Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Lily and I will be leading you through a beginner's flow today. So we will start seated, find an area that you feel comfortable in, and then just make your way into a comfortable seat. Your legs can be crossed, they can be out in front of you. It is up to you. Once you're there, make sure your spine is nice and tall. And if you feel comfortable to do so, you can start to close your eyes or focus softly on the spot in front of you. And then just start to notice how your body is feeling today. Do you have any aches or pains? Any area of your body that maybe needs a little extra attention for our practice? And then just start to notice your breath, not changing it, not forcing it, just noticing how it feels moving through your body. Is it getting stuck anywhere? Is it flowing smoothly? And then just start to notice where your mind is at today. Do you have thoughts overwhelming you? Are you clear and focused? Just noticing where your mind is at. Start to shift those thoughts onto your practice today. We're going to continue this practice with an open mind, a beginner's attitude, ready to take on whatever our body brings us today. And start to lengthen your inhales and your exhales. A good way to do this is to count for 3 to 5 seconds while you inhale and 3 to 5 seconds while you exhale. As you're breathing, feel your lower belly expand. Feel your rib cage move sideways and feel your upper chest move up towards the sky. If it helps, you can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly to feel how your breath moves throughout your body. Breath is the foundation of our yoga practice, just like it's the foundation of our life. We can't go very long without breathing, and breathing helps guide our yoga practice, our physical practice. It helps ease our mind, it helps us focus, it helps us feel alive. Take a big breath in with me. Open your mouth and exhale it out. Do one more like this. Inhale, fill every spot of your lungs. Open your mouth and exhale it out. If your hands are on your body, gently place them onto your knees. We'll work our way into our body weight, rolling our shoulders up towards our ears and back down behind us. moving up in front of us towards our ears, back down behind us. Moving our shoulders in these circles, however fast or slow we need. Pausing anywhere we may need. Making sure we're sitting up nice and tall. Still breathing those deep, long breaths. Once your shoulders come back up to your ears, circle them in the opposite direction, moving forward, around behind us, back up and forward. Again, pausing anywhere we need to, moving at whatever pace we need to. Do one more full circle, and then meet with your shoulders in a neutral position. We'll slowly and gently drop our chin towards our chest, feeling the stretch in the back of our neck. Bring your right ear over to your right shoulder. Feel that stretch along the left side of our neck. Gently drop your head back behind you, opening up through your throat. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder, feeling the stretch on the right side of our neck. And bring your chin back towards your chest. We'll slowly move through some head circles here. So right ear to right shoulder, back behind you, left ear to left shoulder, and chin to chest. Move through these head circles on your own. Pausing anywhere. Maybe you need a little extra stretch somewhere. Moving slowly through these. We don't want to move too fast. Might make you a little dizzy. And the next time your chin reaches your chest, pause there. Take a big breath. Bring your left ear over to your left shoulder. Drop your head back behind you. Right ear to right shoulder and chin to chest. Flow through this rotation. Again, pausing anywhere you need to. One more full circle. And then meet with your head in a neutral position. Take a big breath in. Let it out through your mouth. Inhale to circle your arms up overhead. Gaze is at your fingertips. We're reaching up towards the sky without bringing our shoulders to our ears. Lifting up through our belly, through our chest. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale to bring your right hand down alongside you, planting it firmly on the ground. We'll reach up towards the sky and then gently move towards that right hand. Breathe through that side of your body, feeling that stretch. Take a big inhale to reach your hand back up towards the sky. This time plant your left hand down beside you. Reach your right arm up towards the sky and then gently bend towards the left. Inhale to reach your arm back up towards the sky. This time we'll exhale to reach our right hand way out to our side, lifting up through that left hand and then gently guiding it over for a little bit of a deeper stretch. And inhale back up towards the sky. Exhale, reach that left hand way out to the side. Right arm reaches up towards the sky and then gently bends over. Inhale, both arms back up to the sky. Reach your left hand towards your right knee. Right arm behind you. Planting it maybe just behind that right glute. We'll inhale to straighten through our spine and exhale, start to twist, leading with that back shoulder. Being careful not to move our spine in a way that it does not want to move. We're being gentle with our bodies today. Take an inhale to slowly unwind. Reach your arms back up towards the sky. This time reach that right hand towards your left knee. Left arm behind you. Planting it down behind that left glute. Maybe you're on your fingertips. Inhale to reach up towards the sky. Through the crown of your head. Exhale. Gently twist, leading with that back shoulder. Take an inhale to slowly unwind. Arms reach back up towards the sky. Then exhale to gently walk your hands forward. Keeping your tailbone planted onto the ground. We're just stretching the outer edges of our hips. Gently walk your hands back in. Change the way in which your legs are crossed, so your opposite leg will be out in front now. We'll inhale our arms back up to the sky and gently walk our hands out in front of us. Keeping that tailbone planted towards the earth. Gently walk those hands back in. Bring your knees over to one side. Come up onto your hands and knees. This is also called tabletop or all fours. Our wrist is directly underneath our shoulder, knees directly underneath our pelvis. Our spine is neutral. And we'll flow through some cat-cow poses. So we'll take an inhale, reach your chin up, curve through your spine, reaching your tailbone up. This is cow pose. We have a U shape going on. Take another inhale. And we'll exhale, tucking our chin in towards our chest, rounding through our spine, tucking our tailbone in. And this is cat pose. So now our spine is like a lowercase n. Inhale to shift into cow pose. Chin and tailbone are up. Ears away from your shoulders. And exhale, round into cat pose. Everything is tucked in. The middle of your spine is reaching towards the sky. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. We'll come back to that neutral spine where our spine is nice and long. Reach your left toes towards the back of the mat. So you're on your toes, the ball of your foot is parallel to the wall behind you. Just rock back and forth a little bit. We're stretching our wrists and our calf. Bring that knee back in. Extend your right toes behind you. Foot is parallel to the wall. And again, rock back and forth a little bit. You might hear some pops. My ankles pop constantly. It's okay, just some air. And bring that knee back in. Move your palms so that they're facing each other. Fingers are spread wide. Maybe widen your knees a little bit. We're going to gently rock side to side, stretching out our wrists. In yoga, we tend to spend a lot of time on our hands. So we want to make sure that our wrists are nice and warm, nice and stretched. Now flip your hands so that your fingertips are facing you. You can scooch up a little bit, change your stance any way that you need to, and then gently roll forward and backward. I like to kind of sit down a little bit, really stretch out the front of your forearms. Flip your hand so that the back of your hand is on the mat. Your fingertips are still facing towards your knees. And again, rock back and forth gently here. This is a good counter stretch to all the time that we spend on our hands. I do this one often. Bring your hands back to that original position. And we're going to tuck our toes, sit our bottom back onto our heels, and then gently walk ourselves up. So we're in this seated pose, This is called hero's pose. It's a nice stretch for the back of your feet, the bottom of your feet, sorry. It's a good counter stretch for being on your feet all day. Let's come back to that breath. Spine nice and tall, crown towards the sky. Take a big inhale in. Open your mouth and exhale it out. Big inhale in. Exhale it out. We'll come back onto all fours, tabletop. Move your hands so that they're one handprint in front. Tuck your toes and shift your seat up and back. And this is downward facing dog. We'll take a moment to press one heel into the mat, then the other. This is called walking your dog out. Just helps warm up your calves, the back of your legs. We'll pause in this downward dog. And then peek up at your fingertips. Bend your knees. And step your feet all the way up towards your hands so that you're in a forward fold. Have a slight bend to your knees. Hands can reach towards the ground. They can grab your shins, or you can reach for opposite elbows. Letting gravity do the work, working yourself into this forward fold. Take a breath in, plant your hands, and lift your spine halfway so that it's parallel or almost parallel to the mat. Exhale to round through your spine. Plant your hands and walk your feet towards the back of the mat. Lower down onto your knees. Wrists are underneath shoulders. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes. Bring your arms alongside you. And then inhale to lift your chest, your arms, and your legs for locust pose. Gently lower down. Plant your hands underneath of your shoulders. Tuck your toes and shift your seat up and back for downward facing dog. Take 2 big breaths here. Inhale, look up at your hands. Exhale, bend your knees and walk or step to that forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands and walk your feet back to the plank. You can stay down on your knees or you can lift up for a high plank. Either way, we'll take a big inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, leave your hands where they're at. And inhale your chest up for cobra pose. Gently lower down, tuck your toes, move up and back for downward facing dog. And we'll make our way onto all fours, tabletop. Gently widen your knees, bring your big toes together. Sit your seat back and reach your arms forward for child's pose. towards tabletop. Move your feet off to one side. Sit your bottom back. Bring your legs out in front of you. And then slowly lower down onto your mat. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then plant both feet down. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Bend that knee and then open up through your hip. Plant your ankle over your quad of your left foot. And you can stay here. You can gently push that knee open, or you can reach your right arm into that triangle, left arm behind. Gently grab that left hamstring and pull towards you for a deeper stretch. Keeping that right foot flexed, protecting your knee. This is reclined pigeon pose. Taking deep breaths here. Feeling free to change whatever variation we took. Take one more deep breath. And we'll plant our right foot back down. Inhale that left foot up to the sky. Bend your knee and open up through that hip. Plant your ankle down over the front of your right leg. Again, you can stay here. Gently move that right knee open, or reach your left arm underneath, right arm around. Grab the back of your right leg. Again, keeping that left foot flexed. You can reach for this. Stay here if you would like. Knowing that you're going to feel some sensation in that outer hip. Breathing through it. If it starts to become too uncomfortable, pull back. Maybe we need to bring this leg in a little bit. Both sides of our body are different. You may notice a difference on this side. Take one more big breath. And gently plant that leg back down. Bring your knees into your chest. Straighten out through your legs so that your feet are towards the ceiling like you're standing on it. This is candlestick pose. A nice little inversion. Half inversion. Bring your knees back into your chest. Arms out into a T. We'll lower our knees over to the left and shift our gaze so that it's over to the right. Reclined spinal twist. We can start to close our eyes. exhale to lower them over to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale your knees back into center. Give yourself one more hug. And then slowly lengthen your legs out onto your mat, bringing one heel per corner of your mat. Arms alongside you, palms facing up. This is our final resting position. Before we come into our final rest, we'll take 2 big breaths together. So get comfortable. And then take a big inhale in. Feel your lower belly, your rib cage, your upper chest. Open your mouth and let it out. One more inhale. Lower belly, rib cage, chest, every area of your lungs. Open your mouth and exhale it out. You can start to come back to your normal breath. Let your mind wander and take your final rest, Shavasana. Start to come back to your breath, lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Bring movement back to your body by wiggling fingers and toes, twisting wrists and ankles, maybe rocking head side to side. Big inhale in, reach arms up overhead, bringing big toes together for a good morning stretch. Bring your knees into your chest. One more big hug. And then slowly lower onto one side for our fetal pose. We'll pause here. Legs and arms together. Think about everything you created during your practice today. You spent this entire class focusing on yourself, doing this for yourself, and you deserve that. Soak in the feeling of love, the feeling of joy, gently push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Inhale our arms up towards the sky. And bring our hands into our chest. Gently bow your head. And take this moment to thank yourself for coming to class today. I thank you for showing up for yourself today. And we end each class with the meaning of Namaste, which is the light in me honors and bows to the light in each of you. Namaste.